What's up, guys? Welcome back. So this is a thank you video. I'd like to say thank you to everyone who subbed me. I've made the magic 100. It's been a long time coming, or not, I don't know. Feels like it has. Maybe because I was stuck at about 60 subs for ages, and then suddenly over the last sort of month or so, had an influx of new subs, and I think that's largely down to the community growing. There's loads of new guys out there in this community, which is fantastic, and it's great to see. It's always great to see more people in the community, so that's fantastic stuff. So yeah, it's a real big thank you for that. I appreciate the support, and and I appreciate, it's not just the support I appreciate, but I appreciate being able to talk to you guys as well, and watch all your videos. It's always fantastic. So it's 100 subs. We've got to do a competition. But I use the words competition very loosely, because is it a competition? Not really. I'm going to ask you 3 questions, but that's just to get insight to know you a bit better. I'll put all your names in a hat, and it'll be a raffle. So it's a 100 subs raffle, and it's open to anyone. If you're under 18, please ask your parents' permission. I don't want to be on any dodgy registers or anything. But yeah, 18 under, it doesn't matter, as long as you have permission. I would like a video response. I'm afraid that's the only stipulation. And I'll put a little prize together. I don't know what it's going to be. I'll have a look around, see what I've got. I'm sure I'll pick some bits and bobs up as well. And I'll try and make a nice little package. So, right. Questions are always hard, because there's been so many sub competitions out there, straight raffles, that they've all pretty much been asked before. So I'm more than likely going to just be repeating many questions here, but I want to hear your thoughts on them anyway. So the first one: why are you on YouTube? What made you want to post videos on YouTube? For me, I wasn't so much worried about posting videos on YouTube. I don't know what it was. I got us into YouTube. I like YouTube, and I stumbled across the community. I was watching all you guys' videos, loved it, and I learnt so much information. I found out what I liked, what I should be picking up. Not what I should be picking up, but things I never thought I'd like. You guys were reviewing it, and I was like, wow, I might try that, and I did, loved it. As normal, I sort of made comments on your channels, and you kindly made comments back, and eventually a few of the guys that they said, look, how about you put a video up, let's see what you got. And I thought, you know what, why not, let's do that, and it's grown from there. I didn't actively seek to go out and make videos, though, I have to say. I'm glad I did, I really have, because over the last year or so, made some great people. I just wish we could get in the room together. It'd be fantastic. But yeah, it was also largely YouTube. I wanted to make videos because I don't know other people into comic books, other than people in my stall, in my comic book store. I talk to. I don't have any friends who are into comics, so it's nice to talk about like-minded things with like-minded people. So that's the first question. What made you want to post videos on YouTube? Number 2, what other passions do you have other than comic books? Comic books is fantastic. It's my number 1 passion. Followed very closely by my number 2 passion, which is motorcycles, stroke cars. Which doesn't let me buy as many cars these days. They're a bit more expensive. You don't let me buy many motorcycles either now. The wife is like very firm on that. You can only have 1 motorcycle. Although I have got a second in the shed you don't know about, which I'm fixing up. So yeah, my second passion is motorcycles, or anything with an engine, really. Anything you can make you go fast on, I'm pretty much down with. I love riding, I love tinkering, I love driving, just love it all. I've always been a big gearhead. My whole family has been, really. My mum, and my dad, all sorts. So yeah, My other passion would be motorcycles. And number 3, back to comics again. What is your biggest regret? When I say regret, I mean in the comic book world. I don't mean like with women you let go that you shouldn't have. I'm not getting that personal. I mean in the big wide world of things, of comic books. What is your biggest regret? What did you not pick up, say, for example? For me, at the moment, my biggest regret, I would say currently, is selling my comic book collection. My first comic book collection, which I had since I was 13 to about 25. So it's about 12 years worth of collecting there. And I had to sell them because I was moving out with my wife. We didn't have the space. You know how it goes. Life, you know. That's my biggest regret. And I wish I never sold them now. I don't know, I wish I stored them or did something. Just because now I'm fortunate to have space for them. I don't have them anymore. And I'm trying to retract some of those books, but it's costing a lot more money now because a lot of those books are a lot more valuable. Unfortunately, I sold them when comic books wasn't in sort of mainstream. You know, it wasn't cool to be a nerd or geek or whatever you want to call it. And I didn't really get top dollar for my book, and it makes me really sick as a pig now to think of all those books I sold, which are probably worth 4 or 5 times what I sold them for. And I probably could have put a deposit on a house with what I could have got the money for now. But there you go, that's just the way things are in life. So that's my biggest regret. By the way, if I had those comic books now, I wouldn't sell them, even though 4 or 5 times worth more. I'd still keep them because they've got huge sentimental value. Yeah. So that's it, folks. 3 simple questions, I think. Let me know what you... Let me have a video in response. It'd be great. If you PM me with a video, I should look it up. Or comment in this video, and I should look it up and I should watch them. And consider yourself entered. I'll put a prize together. Like I said, I don't know what it is yet. We'll just see what I've got knocking around. I'm sure I've got some doubles and some graphics and some double comic books, and I'm sure I'll go down my store and pick some bits up as well, just to finish it off. Like I said, I'll post to America, Australia, Canada, pretty much most places. Probably not South America or Middle East. They're a bit more awkward to post to. But yeah, Australia, North America, Canada, Europe, not a problem. Thanks you once again, guys. It's been a real honour and a privilege to meet all you guys and converse with you. And I hope there's many more people I can do too in the future. So once again, thanks again, guys. Thanks for the support. Check you next week with more books again. That's what we do. Peace.